Hello everybody and welcome back to Planet Gen X2. I'm Sean and today we're taking a short little flight from LSGG Geneva Airport to EBBR Brussels International. And we'll be using the lovely Brussels airline. It's a great livery there from the Fenix, which will be in the Fenix 320 today. So let's just jump on in there and get started. We'll have a look around the airport in just a minute. Go ahead and get things rolling a little bit first here. So I hope you all have had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's. Got lots of new flight sim goodies, I trust, for Christmas, you know. I'm sure everybody did. I got a few things myself, not the least of which was the A300 for 2024, which I'm super excited about. I've only flown it once. I haven't made a video on it yet because, well, it was a little touchy in landing, to say the least. It did not feel like it had weight to it, so I want to get some more stick time on it before I make a video. But it shouldn't be long, hopefully, because I really do. I want y'all to see, you know, what possible changes there are in a 2024 made aircraft. 2024, when it's made with 2024 in mind, actually. Alrighty then. Update our METAR 1006. The reason we're flying from Geneva today is this is RD Presets version of Geneva, and they just recently had an update to make it 2024 compatible. So I thought we would try and stick with something in the video that was all 2024, you know, as much as possible. Because that's how I fly nowadays. I don't have 2020 installed anymore. I've dumped it, and, you know, do I regret it a little bit? Only because I can't fly a frickin' Boeing in this simulator. You know, you don't want to get me started on that, for sure. I'm not a happy camper in that regard. Anyway, let me get going here before I start ranting about that. They're using beyondatc today, which reminds me I gotta start that up. And Active Sky. Active Sky has been diligent in their updates to get compatibility with 2024, and it's finally gotten, in my opinion, to where it's looks pretty good. So we're gonna roll with it and hopefully have no issues. I haven't really had any that I can speak of. Not off the top of my head, anyway. All right, let's get this baby going.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Is up for later when we start boarding. What? Why is it doing that?
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Oh, what is your problem? Bear with me, y'all. I don't know why it asked that.
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck
Do better.
arrives and ask to do it.
We may have to dump beyond ATC. It happens. I do it from time to time, you know. fully intend to use. In fact, I've had a lot of problems with it this week. You know, E-Throw was using 9 right yesterday, and of course, Beyond ATC wasn't having it. It was bound and determined to give me 27 left. So I had to take off without ATC until I got in the air and did that, what y'all just saw there. I chose the climb option after I got past that, which we may have to do today. I don't know, we'll see. The perils of flight simming. Oh, goodness. Let's check in with this thing. Ah, did right this time. Yay! Now we'll get some traffic injected as well.
96 Foxtrot Papa on our way to Brussels National.
Villain 6 Foxtrot Papa, Geneva delivery. Expect runway 22 DP 1 Alpha departure with the Arbo transition. Squawk 1000.
DP1 Alpha departure with the Arbos transition. Squawk 1000. Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
It's just been weird this week. I don't know why. There's may have been since the last update. I have no idea.
Ground 121.855 when ready for pushback or engine start. Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
Alrighty then. Let's get old Navigraph up and look at our route. Yeah, I did a little run from Geneva to Gatwick earlier, just to see what was up with Geneva. Seemed like it was running okay. The passengers were floating above the jetway, about, you know, about their heads hitting the ceiling almost. I did put a profile in, so hopefully they won't be doing that. But you know how those profiles go. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're not. Is that the one we want? Yeah. Take it. Alrighty then. Let's get this thing programmed in. Deepa. Oh, we're using Arbos this time. I didn't have a transition out on my last one. Interesting, yes. Very interesting. You batty boy. That is hilarious. I have not seen this before. That is too funny. Go. Check our route here. Let's see if anything's goobered up. Looking good. Alright. Cool. And while that's going on, about to start boarding here in a second. Let me check something. Are we still fueling? Nope. Turn that on. Because we're going to go look around while they start to board. Look at all them easy jets. Okay, I say we're gonna go look around, maybe not. I got my...
Loading requested.
Bear with me, y'all. There we go. Okay, I got it now.
30 Alpha Quebec.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's more like it. Well, I haven't used the drone in 2024 at all. I mean, it looks to be a good-looking airport. I had the Red Wings one, too. But whatever's putting out 2024 first, if it looks better or as good, they get the win. So, already presets for the win. It's not bad looking. Oh, dog. I love the lighting in this simulator too. 2024 is just so great. I mean, there's no other, hands down, it's just great. I mean, it's far superior to 2020. And honestly, it's not the Sims' fault really that these other devs can't get their Boeings out there. I tell you what, just because of the way I was treated, even though I was kicked off iFly's Discord server too, just for mentioning PMDG, I guess, or their buddies, and they talk to each other and say, well, I just kicked this guy for talking bad about y'all. Anyway, yeah, PMDG and iFly got kicked off their Discord server because I was like, you know, I'm not happy with PMDG, and all I said was I was done with PMDG, let's see what iFly has, and obviously they didn't want a customer, but I am going to have to go to them, homies. They're the ones working on,
Easy 30 Alpha Quebec. Taxi for
you
departure.
know, a 2024 version of the Max. Who knows when PMDG's Max will come out? Who knows when their 737 2024 compatible planes come
Runway
out?
22. Taxi my discretion. Easy 30 Alpha Quebec.
We know it's going to be the 777 first, which is great. But, you know, that Asobo 737 is just garbage, man. Unless they do some serious overhauling to it, or somebody does like they did with the, you know, the 10, the 787-10, as they did in 2020, you know, and add some functionality to it. Just trying to give y'all like every little detail here. Let y'all see the whole deal. Oh, here this damn cat goes. Every time I start a video, my cat goes crazy. They really did a bang-up job. Got all the construction cranes over here, which is cool. So they got the expansion going on. It's pretty neat. Great looking stuff. The runway looks great. I mean, like, just the textures on the taxi and runway, just fantastic. Phenomenal stuff. Looks like we're gonna get near just before dark. I was hoping to make sure this was a daytime flight. Look at those mountains. Awesome. But yeah, right now, old 2024 sim is an Airbus approved sim, that's for sure. You want to fly Airbus? No problem. Which is pretty funny, actually, because considering that it just seems like there's more people overseas flight simming. To me, there seems to be more devs anyway than American, which could be wrong. It just could be my perception, but it just seems like it's bigger in Europe. Here we are, back in place. All right, let's get back in there. Great, now I've got it all messed up. Fix the camera. There we go. Is it still gonna do right now? Yeah, there we go. Oh, what the heck? What is this madness? What is my jet? See, the perils. Hold on, there's an easier way to do this. The perils of... so I put in the profile to fix this, to where they'll actually be on the ground of the jetway, and then the jetway moves on me. Why are you not coming out here? This is insanity. But listen, it wouldn't be I mean, like, this is reality, right? This is what the kind of crap we deal with.
Swiss 3 Kilo Tango.
So, I mean, you'd be pretty disappointed if I showed you a polished video that had no warts, right? Now, they're still floating above the dang thing. What the heck?
Kilo Tango, Geneva apprend. Pushback and engine start
Oh,
approved.
whatever. You know,
Face north.
can't have it all. Let's get this APU going.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north, Swiss 3 Kilo Tango.
Duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit room or a front row
Alpine 85 Zulu Papa, stand 3, request pushback and engine start.
once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat.
Alpine 85 Zulu Papa, Geneva apprend. Pushback approved.
We would kindly
Face
ask
north et
you to
est.
keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast, Alpine 85 Zulu Papa.
I don't exactly know how to go in and set the height of the people walking. Honestly, that's my biggest gripe about GSX, man. I wish it had a little more logic to it. Actually, a lot more logic to it. I mean, it's great, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, unless you have your profiles on point, you're going to deal with stuff like this. Unless you buy one of FSDT's own airports and it's plug and play.
Flyer 2284. Stand tree 2. Request pushback and engine start.
Flyer 2284, Geneva apprend. Pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east. Flyer 2284. Swiss 3 Kilo Tango. Taxi for departure.
Swiss 3 Kilo Tango, runway 22, taxi at pilot's discrétion.
Runway 22. Taxi my discretion. Swiss 3 Kilo Tango.
Wouldn't be long now, hopefully. Anyway, we're almost done.
Alpine 85 Zulu Papa, taxi for departure.
Pretty much got the system
85 Zulu Papa, runway 22,
working
taxi at pilot's
as best as I
discrétion.
can possibly get it with the highest amount of detail I can possibly
Taxi
get.
my discrétion. Alpine
I've
85
re-employed the
Zulu Papa.
newest version of Auto FPS, which I didn't think I'd have to use in here. But guys, let me tell you, I would suggest using it. Sobo has, you know, their own built-in version of it now. It's just not as good, honestly. So yeah, if you run Auto FPS and messed with some of the settings, like I use FPS tolerance,
Flyer 2284,
it
runway
really
22,
seems
taxi
to
at
help
pilot's
a lot.
discrétion.
Like the quality of the objects,
Runway 22.
how fast it
Taxi my
reacts,
discretion.
and you know,
Flyer
adjusts. It really keeps
2284.
your frames at a good level where you can get smoothness. Now I'm having a little bit, you know, I mean, it's not too terrible here, but yeah, it could be optimized a little bit better here. Already presets if you're listening. Where are we at? Just finished. Awesome.
cabin crew. Boarding is now complete. Any remaining ground crew, please leave the aircraft.
Oh, when I flew into Gatwick earlier, holy cow, it was raining so hard you could not see, you could barely see the taxi lines. It was obviously an auto land situation. I mean, it was crazy. Double checking everything here, yeah. Making sure it stays the same. 30.7. Laps 2. Okay. Let's get rid of this company message real quick before we ask for a push. Alrighty then. I think we are rat to go.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, stand 4, request pushback.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa,
Really
Geneva
very early. Yeah, I
pushback approuved.
gave myself a little extra time for any issues I might have, which I did getting
Pushback
started.
approved. Face northeast.
I had
Beeline
issues.
6 Foxtrot Papa.
Obviously still having issues, but we're getting past them. Nothing that's going to mess the flight up so far. What way did he say face? Northeast. Okay. Good deal.
Swiss 3 Kilo Tango, contact Geneva Tower 11 Nine Decimal Nine 05, bye bye.
Contact Tower 119.905, Swiss 3 Kilo Tango.
He looks just like a guy. No,
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
doesn't sound like him though. And birds up there on the wire. I mean, like, that's attention to detail. That's pretty cool. I like attention to detail. I would think most people would.
Departure check completed. Pipe has been inserted.
Alpine 85 Zulu Papa, contact Geneva Tower 11 Nine Decimal Nine 05.
Looking gear.
Tower 119 Decimal 905. Alpine 85 Zulu Papa, have a good day.
Traffic.
They're having some electrical issues in there. Not really. It's obviously a video flicker issue. Gotta get this microphone in front of me, but there we go.
Flyer 2284, contact
Hit my
Geneva Tower
joystick.
11 Nine Decimal Nine 05.
Over to Tower 119.905, Flyer 2284.
Come on, y'all. What are y'all doing down there?
Release parking brakes.
You got it, buddy.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
What's Will got to do with anything? Got no problem with Will. Everybody loves Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Obviously, some video anomalies going on over back there, but you know, it's pretty cool. Pretty nice looking scenery. I can't complain. I didn't hate the Red Wing one, but you know, you gotta have some compatibility for 2025. I mean, it worked, but still, if you can take advantage of 2024, you know, the new things in 2024, then that's the way you want to go. All right, let's go ahead and start too, sir, if you don't mind. My invisible co-pilot. Y'all remember when I had 2020, I had autopilot there. I'm trying desperately to get autopilot back in the game, but I don't, or I'm sorry, the game. How dare I? The sim. But, yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen unless somebody makes it happen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Set
please
parking
observe
brake.
cabin crew member closest
Waiting
to you.
your confirmation
We're about
for
to
good engine
demonstrate
start.
Safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you.
On the good old CFM engines today. Good old, good new.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It
welcome
would be
aboard
good
our
old.
Airbus. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains
I like how
important
quickly the
information about
CFMs
exit
start up
doors,
compared to the
oxygen
IAE2.
tanks, life jackets, and the brace position.
But my
which you
IAE
must
sound
adopt
better in this sim because I have to use a third-party one. We all know how that
There
story
are 8
goes.
emergency exit
Still to this day, even in the new sim, it still does not work. It boggles my mind. And it obviously boggles Fenix's mind too, because they were of no help at all. They tried, but I don't know what's going on with it. It's crazy. But anyway, I have my own fix. Third party. Maybe. Probably sounds a little better.
Seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply
And that shadow does not seem accurate. Does that seem accurate to y'all on the engines that are running? It doesn't look like it's moving. What the hell? What the hell?
Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
I'm not sure, do we?
If we land on water, take a
Yeah,
life jacket
I reckon we do.
from your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together.
I'll
Pull
say
the
it
strap
was
to adjust. Do not
30.7.
inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle
Unlocking
for
gear.
attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be stowed.
The GSX guy needs to reposition the Marshall. Every time they walk to the front of the plane, you can't see them. He puts them right where they are in your blind
Tow
spot.
truck disconnected. Pipe has been removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
There she is, or he is. Barely see him. If you're in the 319, you can hang it up. They hide right in your way. Thank you. You have a good day too. All right. Everything good? See what we got going on here. Yeah, no good there. Turn you on. Go ahead and lock the cockpit. Yeah. Doesn't really lock it. Taxi, please.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa. Taxi for departure.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, runway 22, taxi at pilote's discrétion.
Runway 22, taxi my discretion. Beeline 6 Foxtrot
I love
Papa.
taxiing at my own discretion.
Alpine 74 Foxtrot Golf.
Here we go, kiddos. Oh,
Request
I guess it helped
pushback.
if I had some. Don't really need it, but. So we'll pull
Alpine
it up so
74
you see where
Foxtrot
we're
Golf.
going.
Geneva à Pont. Pushback and engine start à Proved. Face north-est.
Cabin crew.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. Alpine 74 Foxtrot
Yeah,
Golf.
here we go.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Backing up. I figured that was going to happen, so I was going straight to the outer ring. Slow down, man. That was about to be a bad thing. Oh, going too far over. Oh, I hate when they do that. Trying to recover. Having a rough one this one. Let's calm down and recoup. gosh. Man, I need to wake up. I am not doing very well here. Not paying attention.
Alpine 74 Foxtrot Golf. Request taxi. Alpine 74 Foxtrot Golf. Runway 22, taxi à piloter discrétion. Runway 22, taxi my discretion. Alpine 74 Foxtrot Golf.
I do wish I had more realistic braking. Seems like it's too harsh. Trying to apply little brakes. I'm not trying to throw everybody out of their seats. It seems like that's the way it does. It's like no lightness to it. I guess it's because maybe my button's not analog. Probably why. Really need something like a trigger on a game controller. I don't have rudder pedals, and really, since I fly mainly jetliners, I don't really need it. My joystick has the x-axis, y-axis, I don't know, z-axis, y-axis. Anyway, I can use it as a. So if I'm doing any kind of crab landings or something, I can still do that. Just want to apply a little brake. I don't want to see it rocking forward, you know, obviously a little bit, but that just seems excessive. Just trying to bring it down slowly. Little things that you know, hope somebody will figure out over the years. Because, God, I've been doing this since the 80s. Using Flight Simulator. It's been interesting watching it evolve.
Alpine 18 Papa Charlie, at stand 1, request pushback. Alpine 18 Papa Charlie, Geneva
Airport.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast. Pushback approved, face northeast. Alpine 18 Papa Charlie.
Good places to go from here.
Villain 6 Foxtrot Papa, contact Geneva Tower 11 Nine Decimal Nine 05, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Over to Tower 119 at decimal 905, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, bye bye. Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, holding short, runway 22.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, hold short of 22 arriving traffic.
Affirmative, hold short of 22, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
Yeah, you gotta wait. Like I said, they're pretty busy. They
Alpine
steadily have
74
planes coming
Foxtrot
in.
Golf, ready to go, runway 22.
Alpine 74 Foxtrot Golf, number 24 departure. Hold short of 22.
Affirmative, hold short of 22 for traffic. Alpine 74 Foxtrot Golf.
Behind us.
Geneva Tower, KLM 53 miles, ELS runway 22.
Where Lingus?
Geneva Tower, continue.
Roger, KLM 53 Mike.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, runway 22, line up and way.
Lane up and wait, runway 22, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, Geneva Tower, wind 230 at 14, runway 22, clear head for takeoff.
Runway 22, cleared for takeoff, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
All aircraft be advisé d'information Tango Now Current, QNH 1006. Alpine 7 for Foxtrot Golf, runway 22, line up and way.
Runway 22 will line up and wait. Alpine 7 for Foxtrot Golf.
Not very well.
KLM 53 Mike, wind 230 at 14, runway 22 clear head to land.
Runway 22 clear to land, KLM 53 Mike.
Here we go.
Alpine 7 for Foxtrot Golf, Geneva Tower, wind 230 at 14, runway 22, clear head for takeoff.
Runway 22 is cleared for takeoff. Alpine 7 for Foxtrot Golf.
My concentration is not as good today, y'all. Missing the little things.
Contact Geneva departure 131.33, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa. Geneva, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, 3,300 feet.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, Geneva departure, identifié, climb to flight level 150.
Climb to flight level 150, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
Good afternoon, 2,300 feet.
Alpine 7 for Foxtrot Golf, Geneva departure, identifié, climb to flight level 100.
Climb to flight level 100, Alpine 7 for Foxtrot Golf.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened whilst the seatbelt sign is on.
Right.
We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you
We are good to climb.
at each end of the cabin.
Nice and
Remember,
relaxing
smoking is
climb.
not permitted at any time.
Take a look outside again. Nice mountains. Snow-covered mountains. That's a lovely shot. I think I got my thumbnail right there. What do y'all think, guys? That'll be the thumbnail right there, for sure. Unless I can get something better.
To 812, good afternoon, flight level 112 with information Tango.
Swiss 281 to Geneva approach, good afternoon, QNH 1006 expect the ILS runway 22 with the SAPRE transition.
Beautiful. I love the mountains. You get some good turbulence off the mountains too. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in a plane doing it, but in the sim. I like the accuracy of the good turbulence. That's why I like Active Sky so much. Because really, the new sim has got great clouds now. It does a great job, even with the turbulence and stuff. I guess I'm just, since I bought it and it works, I want that little bit of extra.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85.
Contact Marseille Control 120.85 at Alpine 74 Foxtrot Golf. Bye-bye.
Beautiful. A lot of mine show planes from this perspective, so I think I like the other one better.
Contact
Especially the way
Marseille
the light
Control
is headed.
12 for decimal 5, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, bye-bye. Marseille Control, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, crossing flight level 126 for flight level
Nice
150
wing flex.
direct GG617.
Villeneuve Foxtrot Papa, Marseille Contrôle, identifié, climb to flight level 300.
Climb to flight level 300, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
You got it, man.
Lufthansa 58 Hotel, contact Marseille Control 130.85. Contact Marseille Control 130.85, Lufthansa 58 Hotel.
Idea of what we'll be doing. Batty. Kills me. Alright, supposedly we're coming in 25 right. ATC plays along. Probably come out at Bravo 7 there. I don't know where else is likely to be with terminal. I wish we could find that stuff out ahead of time. Like, you know, BATC knows where it's at when you get to the place. It tells you this is your company gate, so it knows where the company gates are. It'd be cool to know that ahead of time. Well, yeah, it makes sense. It is Brussels. Imagine it'll be somewhere in here. We'll see. Go with these weird clouds making this too bright.
Villeneuve Foxtrot Papa, contact Reims Control 128.3.
Contact Reims Control 128.3, beeline
Of course,
6
the Phoenix
Foxtrot
team
Papa.
does have it. They are aware. They know they have a lighting problem.
Reims Control, beeline 6 Foxtrot
I hope they get their
Papa,
update
passing
out
flight
soon.
level 20 for
It's been a
flight
minute
level
since they
300.
updated it. Almost a month and a half.
Villeneuve Foxtrot Papa, Reims Control, identifié.
Hopefully it won't be too much longer. We'll get something out.
22 Golf Québec. Contact Paris Control 118.05.
Contact Paris Control 118.05, Air France Toutou Golf Québec. Green Control, Easy 8468, flight level 156.
Easy 8468, race control, identifié. Swiss 3 Kilo Tango, contact Paris Control 118.05, have a good afternoon.
Ooh, that's a good shot.
Contact Paris Control 118.05 with 3 Kilo Tango.
Shadow. Man. I like having the mountains in the background. Go away, there you go. Just long enough to catch it. I like getting shots where they're turning, obviously, because it shows the plane.
Race control, Swiss 1 Yankee, descending Gabriel to Romeo, flight level 30 Nine. Swiss 1 Yankee, race control, identifié.
Amazing. Far cry from the days of Flight Simulator X. Don't get me wrong, back in the day I was blown away by 10. Oh my god. It was a huge leap from 2024. I mean, 2004. As was the leap from 10 to 2020. I've been bad about missing my top of descents the last couple days, last couple flights. I get distracted watching YouTube or something. We're not going to have that problem today. It would be kind of stupid for me to be watching YouTube while y'all are here with me. Watching YouTube while making a YouTube. Shout out to all my buddies out there who just recently subscribed. I appreciate it so much, you guys. I doubt you'll see this or hear this, but good looking out for your boy. Every little bit helps. I told them they didn't have to watch the videos, just subscribe.
Lines control, Lufthansa 78 Foxtrot, flight level 303. Lufthansa 78 Foxtrot, race control, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 370.
Here, but hazy sun.
Continue climb to flight level 370, Lufthansa 78
Another
Foxtrot.
shot, the same shot, but the plane's flying this way. Pretty cool. Go away.
Easy 49 Québec Kilo.
Dang curses.
Contact Paris
Makes us
Control
sick. Go away.
118.05. Bye bye.
Contact Paris Control 118.05, Easy 49 Quebec Kilo.
All kinds of options here. Oh, go away, go away, go away. My cursor just didn't get away in time. We got a little bit of it.
Flyer 2284. Contact Paris Control 118.05. Bye bye.
I don't know why they grade up the smoke or the contrails more. I think they could do better going back to the wider they had in 2020. Of course, I'm dying for SimFX to get their stuff together and get an update out for 2024. But man, those contrails in SimFX really made the immersion great. Just the little things, and like I said, attention to detail. Just those little things that make it.
Climb control, Alpine 7870, passing flight level 1824 for flight level 340 direct PTL. Alpine 7870, race control, radar contact.
Weird.
Interval 204, contact Paris control 118 decimal 05, bye bye. Contact Paris, control 118 decimal 05, car of 205.
Bye. Alright, so 57 miles to the top of descent. I guess this isn't that short of a flight. I mean, it's a little shorter than those I usually fly. I always struggle with whether or not to cut out the cruise part of the flight and just post the little bit of the cruise, you know, just have the takeoff and landings. I mean, that's generally what y'all care about anyway. But I always put it up in its length and just put chapter marks so y'all can just skip to where you want to go. I think that's, I mean, I don't know. Is it the best way, or would you prefer I just cut out the cruise? Let me know down in the comments. I am curious. I mean, honestly, it's not really much more work either way. I mean, actually putting into chapters is more work. So, yeah, I mean, if I could just cut it, just give you all the takeoff and landings. I should post one like that and just see how it does. I guess I could do that with this one, but then might be people disappointed that I didn't post the whole thing, you know, I don't know. It's such a new channel, nobody talks to me, so I don't know what you guys like, what you don't like. Anyway, give us a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss an episode. Y'all know from my other videos, this is where I generally get quiet, because talking through the whole thing. This is why I struggle with whether or not I should cut this out, because a lot of times there's not a lot of talking. It could be just unnecessary talking unless we have a lot to talk about, like news or whatnot.
Good afternoon, Reims Control, Ryanair 1 Victor Charlie.
I don't know any great news to tell you guys yet. I mean, everybody's been gone for the holidays. So we'll see. I'm trying to think of anything. Oh, well, there is one big piece of news. The trailer for the A350 came out yesterday. Man, I cannot wait for that Any-Bill's A350. It looks phenomenal. And it's supposed to be a premium aircraft, just like the A300 had the option to buy the premium version for 2024. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It was, again, Airbus for the win, right? I don't think there's any chance that Any-Bill is going to look into doing some Boeing products, but you never know. They need to give that Asobo Max to Any-Builds and let them do something with it. But they probably don't know from Boeing, you know. It's tough, man. It's tough if you want to fly Boeing. Listen, I have no allegiance one way or the other to Airbus or Boeing. I like them both for different reasons. You know, they one's a sports car and one's, you know, just more modern just a more modern aircraft, safe aircraft. I think of 737s kind of like little sports cars, still flying by cables.
Flight level 340.
Yeah.
Speedbird 5C3, race control.
And I would heard for a Boeing. Any Boeing. Any recent Boeing.
Scandinavian 65 Delta.
I mean, you know, you don't have to throw a DC-10 out there.
125.55, bye-bye. Contact Geneva radar 125.55, Scandinavian 65 Delta. Ici 7 for Quebec Bravo, race control, expect SRN to Foxtrot, runway 04.
Expect SRN 2 Foxtrot, runway 04, easy 7 for Quebec Bravo.
But yeah, these clouds are nice. These active sky doing these little popcorn clouds, I like them.
Contact Paris Control 11,
Very realistic.
05, bye-bye.
And again, 2024 is doing a lot better with the
Contact
clouds
Paris
than
Control
2020.
118.05, easy 8468.
But, you know, like I said, when you pay for something, you can still use it. Might as well. Otherwise, it's a waste of money, isn't it? MTG. Think of the money that is spent on those aircrafts, and I just want to. I probably shouldn't even say. Ridiculous.
Wings control, Speedbird 733 Charlie. Good afternoon. Through flight level 206.
And the thing that kills me is them and all their followers would have me, you know, keep 2020 on my system, and that's your answer. Just have 2020 on your system, and you can still fly these great planes you paid for. No, 2020 is humongous. I was really hurting for hard drive space. I was wondering how I was going to do 2024 and 2020. There's no way. I'm going to have to buy a different hard drive. A new hard drive, I mean. And
Descend to flight level 190,
increase
easy 7 for Quebec
the amount of hard drive space I have. So, because I am thinking about putting a light version of 2020, and that's a joke in and of itself. The light version of 2020 is hardly light by any gaming standards. You know, you can go in there and pull all the stuff out that you don't think you're using, and then like I did that with all the you know, the prop planes and stuff like that, the little GA aircraft, and then you go and fly around. Next thing you know, all your GA aircraft that you see on the screen are all pink. So that's a little annoying. It's like, okay, can't have it all. That's probably why they came up with, one of the reasons they came up with the stream idea too, for sure, is to keep this hard drive space down. And you don't need, you know, if you don't need one of those GA craft deliveries, it doesn't get piped down to you. It's very nice, actually. Now, you know, you guys that are on slower internet, I don't, you know, I'm sorry. I hate it for you. I really do. Get some faster internet if you can. That's big help. I've got a gigabit, and you know, that's pretty good.
Swiss 1340. Good afternoon.
Got a 12th gen
for flight level 180 direct diaper.
Intel processor, 48 gigs of RAM. I didn't go for the 464 yet, which I will. I just haven't done it. My whole thing was populated, so I had to pull 2 8s out, put the 216 in. Why 48? But 48 does seem like, and this is something they wouldn't tell you because 48 is such an odd number, but 48 is plenty enough to run 2024. 32 is barely enough. You guys with 32 are going to be really struggling, so I would suggest that, yeah, you at least do 48. Obviously, you're more than likely going to be doing 64. Start inputting some info here. Looks like I ended up talking through the cruise anyway, huh? Can't cut that part out. Oh, man. Gato. Hope it's not raining like it was in Cali.
Contact Geneva, approach 131 decimal 33.
See, you look up and there's the clouds.
Approach 131 decimal 33.
Look way out there, yeah. Bad weather coming around everywhere here in the States. And I think they getting some snow or got some snow in the UK, northern UK anyway.
125.55, easy 74 Quebec Bravo. Have a good afternoon.
I haven't checked in with my buddies today, so I don't know what had happened. Jesus, gusting at 32. This is gonna be fun. I hate stuff like that because y'all see me land and y'all think, oh, this guy sucks, I don't want to watch his videos. Listen, I'm not a perfect pilot. My landings have just now finally, after being in the Fenix Block 2 for, you know, more than half a year, like 3/4 of a year. Maybe longer, I don't know, about 3/4. But I'm just now getting to where I can land the stupid thing a lot better. So we'll see if that happens today.
Race control, radar contact.
How much do we say it's gusting at? 32. Bloody hell.
Top Swiss 28 Whiskey Kilo. Contact Geneva, approach 131 decimal 33.
Contact Geneva, approach 131 decimal 33. Top Swiss 28 Whiskey Kilo.
And they got the layers. It's great. Really doing great. Of course, like I said, 2024 will do the layers and everything, but good. So pretty. Got a lot of options for thumbnails here. Look at the sun popping up right there.
Alpine
That's pretty cool. You get something like this.
Radar contact.
Put it right above it.
Ryanair 1 Victor Charlie. Contact
Oh,
Paris
dude.
Control
Cameras
1 to 6
switching
decimal
over.
475. Contact Paris Control 126 decimal for 75. Ryanair 1 Victor Charlie.
There it is. Beautiful.
Lines Control, Lufthansa to Foxtrot.
That's
Good
good.
afternoon.
That could be a good thumbnail too.
183.
I think I might end up using the first one. More than likely.
Race control. Good afternoon. Radar contact. Continue climb to flight level for 10. Continue climb to flight level for 10. Lufthansa to Foxtrot, Papa.
So for those that don't know, there is an NVIDIA driver update that Island Sim Pilot has graciously told us all about. It's not, you know, it wouldn't have been easy to find otherwise, thanks to him. He's got a link on this video, but it's 655.45 or whatever. I forget it. Is it 655 or 656? Anyway, it's .45 is the one you want, and it fixes some stuttering in other games, and it has also fixed the stuttering he was having and I was having. So if no ifs, you need to go get this driver if you're on NVIDIA for sure. But like I said, it's on the link on his YouTube video. Because without that link, finding it is pretty hard. Now, I haven't looked in the last few days. NVIDIA might have officially put it out or put out a newer driver, so double check that first and see if there's a newer one than .45. If not, go to Island Sim Pilot and get his link.
Speedbird 717 Tango. Contact Paris Control 118.05.
Shout out to Island Sim Pilot too. We're kindred spirits, this guy and me. He's basically followed a path with his simulator that almost mirrors mine, like the tools he uses, like auto FPS, the duck, I can't think of the name of it, oh god, what is it called? You know, with the little duck. Anyway, yeah, all the video, in fact, I told him, I said, man, every time you put out something, it's like literally the video I want to put out, but why would I, there's no sense in both of us doing it, and he gets on stuff so quick, so, more power to him, and I love his stuff, he does a great job. I wish he flew more airliners, but, it's not his thing. He does fly them sometimes.
Ryanair 933 X-ray. Contact Paris Control 118.05.
Drag driver made a huge difference. I was able to get everything just where I wanted it. Y'all see for the most part, it's smooth. Every now and then, depending on the scenery where I'm at, it might get a little slower and get a little choppier, just like that happened, But, yeah, for the most part, it's pretty good. I've got auto FPS running. Let's see. Okay, another thing I should have done too, dumb butt, left my browser with its 30,000 tabs open. So I'm getting, 29. I let it set it. I did have it set at 30 myself, but I let it auto target, do an FPS tolerance. So y'all take a look at my settings. By the way, don't forget that you want to run GPU Z, so it can monitor your GPU and see how hard it's getting hit. That makes a big difference for running in this configuration. You don't have to run GPU Z in other configurations of this, but for this one you do. I would recommend it. I get 31 frames. As long as I'm getting 30, actually 25 usually is fine. Anything 25 or above, prefer 30 though. It's just a little bit smoother. My test is when you're taxiing, and those little yellow signs that tell you which taxiway is which, if you're driving by it and it's stuttering to where you can't really read what it is, or you can barely read it, adjust your settings, set some stuff down to where you can get some frames back. But until that runs by you smoothly, you're not getting good frame rates. I could sacrifice some of the quality, but I can't. I just can't do it. I'm a sucker for quality, man. Which most people are, but I'm not the type of guy that can back things down too much. A little bit, but it's got to look like it, just like it says on the tin. My little 3060 is fairly capable, but it's doing it. It's really thankfully because of the 12 gigs of RAM on it. You see, NVIDIA got stingy with their 40 series and only put 8 on that version of it. If they'd put 12 on the 4060, I guarantee they would have sold so many more. But there was no benefit from people going from 3060s to 4060s. It would hurt you. The performance was negligible, and all you would get was the frame generation. Well, I get frame generation now thanks to the hack, and I don't use it. I don't like it. Doesn't really help. Just tells me I have twice the frames I do. But guess what? If it goes below, if it goes below, it's just doubling your frames. So if let's say you're at 60, and it goes down to 50. Well, that's going to hurt. In your head, you wouldn't think it would, but it is, because you really only get 25 frames. Yay, we got me. Right runway, good deal. It's nice when Beyond ATC cooperates. I like it a lot.
Flight level 35 meter.
Agence Tango Hotel, race contrôle, radar contact. Devine si Foxtrot Papa, contact Bruxelles control 125.0. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Brussels Control 125.0, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa. Brussels Control, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, flight level 300.
Right.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, Brussels Control.
This always does this right now during sunsets. At some point, it'll all go dim to back to normal. And we'll probably see it. I don't know.
Alpine 15 Alpha Kilo, contact Paris Control 126.475, FR good afternoon.
And does Batty not mean the same thing over there?
Contact Paris Control
Brussels as it does in the UK?
126.475,
I
Alpine
don't think it
15
would.
Alpha
But
Kilo.
surely people would know. The Batty boy.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, BT6 Alpha, runway 25 right. Report ready for descent. Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, BT6 Alpha, runway 25 right. Report ready for descent.
BT6 Alpha, runway 25 right, ready for descent, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, descent to flight level 060.
Descend to flight level 060, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
Ryanair 1 Victor Charlie, contact Langen Radar 127.6. Contact Langen Radar 127.6, Ryanair 1 Victor Charlie, bye-bye.
Brussels Control, Beeline 7 for Charlie, descending via Tuln and Alpha, flight level 132.
Beeline 7 for Charlie, Brussels Control, radar contact.
It's hard to say if it's raining. Might be. Looks like it might be over there in the mountains there. Let's hope I don't have to do an auto land. Because that would take away from the laughter that y'all would get. The laughter that would ensue when you see my landing. I had a couple good ones earlier. This yesterday and this morning. No, yesterday and the day before. I had some fantastic landings. Two of my best this week, I would say. Especially in the Block 2 Phoenix. I'm definitely better in the 319 for whatever reason. I sure hope they fix the 321 soon. I miss it already.
Transavia 80 Victor,
I fly a lot of real ops. And there's a lot of 321s out there flying around.
Transavia 80 Victor, Brussels Control, radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 370.
Continue climb to flight level 370, Transavia 80 Victor.
There's the only thing I don't like about active guy right there. That weird band. they could do something to get rid of that, it would have helped a lot. Because I don't know, it just makes it seem like it's tiled textures or something. It looks weird. It looks so bad from up here, but when you get a certain, see, like, you know, this is like they're all in the same. You see that? I mean, it goes on and on and on. You know, almost like scan lines.
Contact Brussels approach 126.63, Berlin 7 for Charlie.
But, you know, not the end of the world.
Brussels Control, Speedbird 260 Heavy, flight level 380.
Need to get the 380 out and make a video. I haven't flown the 380 in 2024 yet. Y'all can look forward to an A300 video in the near future and an A380 video in the near future. You see what I mean? Airbus is just covered. If you want to fly Airbus and that's all you care about, you're happy in 2024. If you want to fly Boeings, you're not going to be happy in 2024. Point blank. Because there does not seem to be light at the end of that tunnel anytime soon anyway. Getting a text in the middle of a recording, you gotta love that.
Brussels Control, Welling 1 Papa Hotel, through flight level 140 for flight level 170, direct Chile
Sending me a
Sud
picture
Oeste.
of the snow. They got a lot of snow. He lives in Kentucky. I thought they would. I flew from Denver to Salt Lake City just because I knew I'd be flying through that storm, that snowstorm yesterday. In fact, I remember thinking I wish I'd recorded that video yesterday. There's a lot of flights I'll start out and I'll be thinking, oh, I wish I started recording this one. And once you go and it's too late.
Brussels Control, Air Baltic 84 Foxtrot, descending via Lima Miner Echo, flight level 354.
Air Baltic 84
good lord, go
Foxtrot,
back to that.
Brussels Control, identified.
Brussels Control, Lufthansa 9 Papa Victor, flight level 360.
Lufthansa 9 Papa Victor, Brussels Control, radar contact.
Brussels Control, Aeronova 13 Victor Kilo, descending via Toolnate Alpha, flight level 109.
Italo 160, contact Brussels Approach 126.63.
Contact Brussels approach
It's my dad. Usually he sends one text and that's it. Now he's blowing me up.
Aeronova 13 Victor Kilo, Brussels Control, radar contact. Transavia 5107, contact Paris Control 126.475.
Contact Paris Control 126.475, Transavia 5107.
Aeronova 13 Victor Kilo, contact Brussels Approach 126.63.
Pretty cool, huh? Night, day.
Contact Brussels approach 126.63, Aeronova 13 Victor Kilo.
Glad I got it in before it got dark. I was rushing. I was like, oh, I don't time for any BS, because I was having problems at first. I got some real weird error. I thought it was from the sim, but it was actually from Active Sky. So I restarted everything when I didn't really have to. Could have just restarted Active Sky.
Transavia 60 Tango, Brussels Control, good evening. Identified, continue climb to flight level 350.
Continue climb to flight level 350, Transavia 6 Tango.
Oh, another video I might get to do if they allow it. I've asked for the Headwind guys to include me in the pre-release of the new cockpit for the A330. So we'll see if I get that that opportunity. So I will have a video showing it all before y'all get a chance to see it. I mean, get a chance to use it.
Transavia ECO Victor, contact Reims Control 12.3. Have a good evening.
Contact Reims Control 128.3, Transavia 80 Victor.
Get down, get down, get down, get down. Looking good down there. All you guys that haven't made the leap to 2024 yet, you need to do it. As long as you're not flying Boeing, you need to do it.
Papa Hotel, contact Paris Control 126.475.
Contact Paris Control 126.475, Welling 1 Papa Hotel. Bye bye. Brussels Control, Ryanair for Romeo Echo. Good evening. Flight level 346.
Ryanair for Romeo Echo, Brussels Control, radar contact. Beyond 6 Foxtrot Papa, contact Brussels Approach 126.63.
Contact Brussels approach 126.63, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa. Brussels, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, good evening. Flight level 132 with information Mike.
Beyond 6 Foxtrot Papa Bruxelles approche. QNH 0 Nine 1 expect the ILS runway 25 right with the Flora transition.
What did she say?
QNH0991, expect the ILS runway 25 right with the Flora transition. Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
Thank you. See? What did I say? I told y'all I would go to normal. Forward dark. It never fails.
Glad
y'all got to witness it. Can I get a witness?
Turn right, heading to 905, flight level 060 until established. Cleared ILS runway 25 right, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
Alright, 095. Okay. I really don't want to do that. I just want to stay where I'm going. Come on. We'll vector. Let's see what beyond. I'm gonna listen to it. Okay, we're gonna do it. Here we go. What exactly did he say? 295. Oh crap. Why would I go? Okay. What is he talking about? I don't. Yo, I'm not doing that crap. We're going the other way. If I can get around there. I can't believe. See, this is why I don't listen to this thing when it starts vectoring. Sometimes it does really good. Ridiculous. What did he say? I could have sworn he said 95. 16 miles for flow, turn right, heading 295. Maintain. That was my bad. Because I can't hear. Alright, it's my fault. Enjoy the stupidity of me being a dum-dum. I wasn't even supposed to do it till flow.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you. Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Tower 160, contact Bruxelles Tower 120.78, bye-bye. Contact Tower 120.78, Itarov 160.
295, flight level 6 to established.
Aeronova 1
Alright.
Victor Kilo, contact
We'll try.
Bruxelles Tower
That was my bad.
120.78.
If I could hear better. So I've got the speakers turned down to where I can barely hear it, and then of course their accents are ridiculous. I can't understand them until I do the readback, and I could have sworn he said 095. Or maybe he said 295, but it sounded like, no, I don't know what he said. Doesn't matter. I mean, clearly it was my mess up. That was the nice way of saying that. Dad, quit texting me. What did my dad? That's alright, we'll recover. When we get to flow, we'll do the 295 and see what happens. Right, 295. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, actually. And I was like, 095, where are you taking me? Which, you know, in its earlier days, Beyond ATC would take you in weird ways. Weird path, weird vectors. I mean, this is stupid. Why would I do that? Why would I vector in? It's literally the path I'm taking. Man. I mean, honestly. I'm just going back to this. Screw vectoring. I mean, it makes no sense. I mean, he's literally had me on the path I was already on. And maybe somebody could explain to me in the comments why they would even vector me if they're going to set me on the same vectors that I'm already going to take, essentially. Because I'd like to know. I mean, I'm always learning. I'm certainly not qualified enough to be a full-on pilot. I make mistakes like the next guy. Well, the next sim pilot, that is. And it is just like Gatwick. Can't see anything. This is not going well, guys. I'm making too many mistakes. So we're probably going to have an auto land situation here too. Very well. Well, you can't laugh at my crappy landing if that's the case. See, I'm already getting... Sorry about this swinging around like that, but my frames are dropping just a bit.
Laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrests down and window blinds open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, magazines that you do not want to keep. The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
Oh, what you... Oh. Oh. Doing. Well, at least we get to land. A little worried that that was going to be completely blind coming down, but it looks nice and clean. Clear. That's good.
Over to Tower 120.78, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa. Brussels Tower, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, ILS runway 25 right.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, Bruxelles Tower, wind 210 at 20, gust 32, runway 25 right, clear ahead to land.
No idea.
Runway 25 right, cleared to land, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
Thank God for me reading back.
2,500.
All aircraft be advised d'information November now current, QNH 0 Nine 1.
That's cool. Fire coming out of the top of that was really neat. I was wondering what that was from a distance. I don't know if I thought I had flown into Brussels before, but I hadn't seen that. So again, 2024 is just so good. So well, let's hope I do a decent lap for you guys. Aren't going to be too bad. Gusts at 32. We hope. Fuck.
100 above. 100. Minimum 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Don't
Sorry.
sink.
The hell?
Nice landing.
Oh, man, that was brutal. What are these guys doing? Look at these giant things popping up. Oh my goodness.
Bivin 6 Foxtrot Papa, exit left at Bravo 7.
Exit left at Bravo 7, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care opening the overhead locker.
No. Okay. Well, at least I ain't got to go far.
Bivin 6 Foxtrot Papa, contact ground 121.88.
After you today. Our ground crew
Ground
will help you
121.88, beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
Hurry up.
Beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa, request taxi to assigned gate.
This is why I wish I had the captain's pack, so I can find all the buttons here in the cockpit. I can just hit them on the controller.
Gate 160 taxi via Bravo
But I don't.
7
I just have a
L3 in 4,
joystick.
beeline 6 Foxtrot Papa.
And it serves me well, but it would be nice to have a little more controls at my fingertips. That's so funny. There's a giant palm tree in the Miami airport as well. I don't know. I haven't figured out if it's the sceneries. I think it's the sceneries. I don't think it's the 2024 doing it.
Bruxelles ground. Pushback approved. Face northeast.
Pushback approved. Face northeast. Emirates 9394 heavy.
Jesus, running around all these lights on. But dunderhead. I'm not usually this batty. I didn't mean it in that regard. That's funny that in America batty means kind of like absent-minded. Be a good word for batty.
Taxi via Bravo 7, out 3, in 3,
Airheadedness.
in 4,
Yeah.
Berlin 74 Charlie.
So it's kind of appropriate that I had the batty. I certainly wouldn't claim the UK version of it, that's for sure. Not my bag. I'm gonna get there. I know I will. Yeah, very good parking, I know. I was so slow and methodical.
Emirates 9394 heavy. Request taxi to be active.
Emirates 9394 heavy. Runway 25 right taxi via Romeo 2.
Kind of got clear
Out 3, out 4.
jetways. Maybe we'll see passengers walking on the floor.
Runway 25 right, taxi via Romeo 2, 28, out 3, out 4, out 5, out 6, Bravo 1, Emirates 9394
What's up?
heavy.
What's up, dude? I think you're a dude. I don't know. Look like a dude. This is a beautiful airport, man. Really beautiful. I need to turn the lights out, don't I? Dummy. Come on, man. Get with it. Then passengers off. Get off my plane.
Passengers deboarding circle.
Austrian 3 Echo Mike at stand 147. Request pushback and
Lovely clear
engine start.
evening, Brussels. Wait and see these passengers come out. Y'all hear the barking planes? That's a product of the...
Pushback opposite, face northeast.
Oh, I can't even think of it. The traffic injector, the freeware traffic injector. It's got some kind of bug where you hear all the planes hitting the runway on touchdown. There's skid sounds. Sounds like dogs barking. Are they moving on the floor? Oh, shit. Can't see. Yes. They did good here. Yeah, I know I got a good profile for this place. Brussels is very well done. I'm going to have a look at the profile that I got for Geneva and see if I can fix the people. I'm not sure if I know what setting that is, but hopefully I can find it. I just don't understand how. I just wish there was more to GSX as far as interacting with the way it interacts with the sim. You know, there's more than 6 passengers have left this plane. You see that thing saying 7 passengers. What the hell? I don't know how to count. And this is its own people. It's not like this is a third party from GSX. Whatever. Well, pretty good flight overall. A couple boneheaded mistakes that I made, but you know, I love that. That's fun. Yeah, and that's what it's all about, right? I mean, this is super fun, entertainment, learning. So, you know, without making mistakes, I can't learn from them. So I'm glad I did them.
Runway 25 right, taxi via Romeo 4, out 7, Bravo 1, Austrian 3, Echo Mike.
And with that in mind, I guess that pretty much wraps us up. There's no reason for us to sit here and watch all the passengers leave. So I thank you all for joining us. It's like there's more than one of me. Thank you all for joining me today. And yeah, remember, as always, be excellent to each other, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace out, everyone.